Hundreds of Gibbs High School students surrounded Abby Garrettson as she led a protest against what critics dubbed the Don't Say Gay bill.
I think it really put into perspective, both for me and my peers, how many of us are affected to this.
Abby feels personally affected. She's bisexual and was raised by gay parents who have been together for 30 years. She knows the bill does not prevent students or teachers from saying gay, but she worries that it'll have a chilling effect on all LGBTQ discussions.
I think the basis of what the bill is saying is that being gay or liking the same gender or being transgender is inherently wrong.
That's not what supporters say. They call it the Parental Rights in Education bill. It would prevent lesson plans about gender identity and sexual orientation in kindergarten through 3rd grade or in a manner that is not age appropriate. Bill sponsors say those topics should be left up to parents to discuss. It also gives families more authority to take legal action against school districts they believe are in violation.
We are moving and have been moving in a direction of empowerment of parents that they're supposed to be in charge.
Still, a lot of students disagree and staged walkouts Thursday. From Tallahassee to St. Pete to Land O'Lakes and Brandon. High school students demonstrated, hoping lawmakers hear their concerns.
There's no inappropriate age to talk about your sexuality, identity. You shouldn't have to go through it alone and question it yourself.
But in a matter of days, the bill could end up on the governor's desk. If so,
I think this was a moment to let students, even if we don't affect the bill, to feel like they have a say and to feel like they matter.
again, the next step is a full vote in the state Senate. Right now, though, it's unclear when that is going to happen. Potentially, though, Linda, it could be sometime next week.
These leftist politicians, corporate media outlets, some of these activist groups, they actually have read the bill. And they're sloganeering because they don't want to admit that they support a lot of the things that we're providing protections against. For example, they support sexualizing kids in kindergarten. They support injecting woke gender ideology into second grade classrooms. They support enabling schools to, quote, transition students to a, quote, different gender without the knowledge of the parent, much less without the parent's consent. And so what they're doing with these slogans and these narratives is they are trying to camouflage their true intentions. They know, in every single poll that's been done that actually reads the language in the bill, will find overwhelmingly Americans oppose injecting this type of material into the classroom of young kids. Americans support the right of parents to be informed and to be able to withhold consent over certain types of medical treatments in school. So they know that, and so that's why they're resorting to some of the narratives. And it hasn't worked, but let's just be clear. It's not just all of them have not read the bill. Many have not. Many have, and many of them want to see this type of stuff in our schools. So be very, very careful when you see that. And someone told me that there's even people in Hollywood that are opposed, to providing protections for parents and enforcing parents' rights. You know, the one thing I'll say about that is, if the people who held up degenerates like Harvey Weinstein up as exemplars and as heroes and as all that, if those are the types of people that are opposing us on parents' rights, I wear that like a badge of honor.
Have you noticed that as everything around you seems to decline, one thing still grows? It is the power of your rulers. None of their plans and directives have solved your problems or made your life better. The only result has been their increased control over you at the cost of your freedom. Do you know why? You gave them the power.